A very good morning. You're watching News9 with me, Deepak. And first up, the mood of the city is all over the social media with posts from disappointed Bengalurians making the rounds. Now, its impact will be seen in red at the Freedom Park today. Take a look.
Freedom Park, which has been the site of protests over the past couple of years, will wear a red look today. Hundreds of Bengalurians will be coming together in protest against the increasing crime against women in the city. And social media is the platform bringing them together. Organized by the members of a page called Win Bangalore Back on Facebook, over 20,000 people have been invited. With the Bengaluru police giving their go-ahead for the protest, it will begin at noon and go on till 4 in the evening. Pages like Mums of Bangalore and Win Bangalore Back have been a platform to share and discuss various social issues in the city. Win Bangalore Back has received over 11,000 new members in barely 24 hours since the protests in Bengaluru broke out. It now has well over 17,000 members coming together and expressing their disappointment at the lackadaisical government. From sharing posts about the horrifying rape incidents reported in the city, the cops in action, Bengalurians have taken social media by storm. The horrifying rape of a 6-year-old at Vibgyor school in Marathalli brought the pathetic response of Bengaluru police to the focus of the whole nation. Yesterday, angry parents and concerned Bengalurians took to the streets, voicing their dissent. With today being a Sunday, thousands more are expected to gather at Freedom Park to raise their voice against the violence against women in Bengaluru. Bengalurians will be coming together dressed in red to make a statement and hoping to put an end to crime against women in the city. They're calling it the Red Day. A News9 report.
Now, the protest march started from the Vibgyor High School with about 1,000 parents and activists observing 2 minutes of silence to condole the incident. Now, as the march progressed through Marathalli on Old Airport Road, many others joined in with banners and placards and different signboards. Now, Bengalurians have taken a tough stand against rape and turned protest into a movement. Now, Commissioner said that the rapists will be arrested in a day or two. Now, day one is up. We'll have to wait and watch what is in store for the Bengalurians who are fighting for justice for this little girl here. The parents are worried that Auratka just made an empty promise to get out of a tight situation yesterday where thousands of people questioned him on what is the next step, where are the arrests, where is any answers which the parents have been demanding for. Now, Auratka did not have too many answers when he was bombarded with these questions and actually made his way out in about 10 minutes after arriving at the spot, after coming there about almost an hour late.
And under the trauma, because the child was under trauma and the parents, they were in a dilemma whether to come to the police or not, and also they came to know. Please listen. There was a delay. So it has come to the police station. Now all our senior officers are there on the job since last 4 days. 24 bar 7. The moment I'll tell you. The moment this, my talking to you is over, I'll go back, I'll take action,
You see, the people not really happy with the kind of answers that the city commissioner went on to give them. You should understand that the city commissioner here in front of so many people where they were demanding answers from him, he could have been the hero yesterday. Instead, he decided to turn his back against the people and walk away without actually giving them all the answers. Now, angry parents stood up while all were seated waiting for Auratka patiently, while the other policemen kept saying that he will arrive shortly. It was only when they turned furious and things looked like they might go out of control. Then Auratkar rushed to the spot. He tried to pacify the parents, but they wanted answers and Auratkar didn't have any. So even until today, the police have not come out to make a statement that arrests have been made and even give an update to the people demanding for a progress report on the case. Now addressing all the people here gathered at the grounds, Auratkar had said that he could not divulge any information regarding the progress of the investigations as it may hamper the investigations of the case. However, the parents were really disappointed with the answers that Auratkar gave them. It is expected that today at least Auratkar will come out there and be the hero that the Bengalurians expect him to be, being the city police commissioner. Now some suspicions are being raised as to why the police are taking so much time to actually bring out or mete out justice to this 6-year-old, give answers to the parents, give answers to the entire city as to who the real culprits behind this heinous crime are. As you see there, massive number of people gathering, something which started as a march with about 500 to 1,000 people extending to over 4,000 people who had gathered at the grounds. Now the big question is, will our city police commissioner Raghavendra Auratkar follow through on his promise? That is the big question. Will he deliver justice? Now in Sandalwood, Rebel star Ambrish played a stellar role rescuing his lady love from the clutches of evil. But on Saturday, a comment has portrayed him as a man not necessarily in his shining armor. So what comment are we talking about? Take a look.
Our Housing Minister Ambrish was on a visit to Mandya. He is also the district in charge minister. He was to spend Saturday meeting the public and laying the foundation stone for several projects in the district. Amidst all this, he was also invited by the management of the Sugar City's Carmel Convent School. The occasion was a district-level science competition, Inspire All. The aim of the competition was to instill a scientific spirit among students. Among those who were present on the dais was Rohini Sinduri, the CEO of the Mandya Zilla Panchayat. Ambrish was requested by the management to inaugurate the competition, and he was quite taken in by the CEO's beauty that he made this comment, or rather, this sexist comment. This is what triggered off a controversy. The comment coming on the back of the recent spate of rapes in the state saw some people expressing their displeasure. They could not stomach the fact that school children were present at the time of the inauguration.
ಇವರು ಶಾಲಾ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಮುಂದೆ ಒಂದು ಅಸಭ್ಯ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ತನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವರೊಬ್ಬ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಮಂತ್ರಿಯಾಗಿ, ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಪ್ರತಿನಿಧಿಯಾಗಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಶಾಲಾ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಮುಂದೆ ಆ ರೀತಿ ವರ್ಣನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಒಂದು ಅವರ ಅಸಭ್ಯತನವನ್ನ ಎತ್ತಿ ತೋರ್ತದೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನಿವತ್ತು ಇವರ ಒಬ್ಬ ಸಚಿವನಾಗಿ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಮಾತನಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಶಾಲಾ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಕೂಡ ಇವತ್ತು ಅದೇ ಹಾದಿಯನ್ನ ತುಳಿತವೆ.
Will our minister apologize or simply dismiss the whole controversy? Ravi Lalipalya for News9, Mandya.
Not to divide by religion, but to unite by nationality. This is what BJP's next move is all about. Well, if you're confused, take a look.
BJP has yet again opened up the debate of the Uniform Civil Code, and it is all set to implement this law as well. The government is set to announce the name of the people in the committee making these laws. A Uniform Civil Code means common laws related to property, marriage, divorce, maintenance, adoption, and inheritance, irrespective of religion. By bringing in the Uniform Civil Code, BJP will be fulfilling one of its manifesto promises. The party believes that there cannot be gender equality till such time India adopts a Uniform Civil Code which protects the rights of all women and BJP reiterates its stand to draft a uniform civil code, drawing upon the best traditions and harmonizing them with the modern times. After becoming the Prime Minister, Narendra Modi talked about this change in an interview, stating that UCC did not mean that citizens will be brought under the Hindu code.
What you're forgetting is that the Honourable Prime Minister on the 6th of May in an interview said that there's no question of thrusting Hindu code laws on any other community. It is a question of, and then he himself said that even the Hindu code suffers from a lot of archaic, infirm laws which actually belong to the 18th century while we are living in 21st century. So it's very important for communities to look within themselves and improve the lot of their own by coming up with suggestions, and we must look at the reforms as a continuous process, because unless there's equality, gender equality, as Mahatma Gandhi said, that there has to be equality of all kinds for India to be truly independent.
Congress, that has always been inclined towards a minority, believes that the government's interference in religious matters would be wrong and condemn the move.
It's a debatable subject, but according to my opinion, they are trying to confuse the people. They are trying to divert the attention of the people by raising such type of question and issues.
AAP, who also had the support of minorities in both the Delhi Assembly elections and the Lok Sabha election, criticized the government's move.
Any attempt which breaks the Hindu-Muslim unity is a dangerous attempt, and this should not be tolerated.
The government is careful with each step it's taking in order to make India a secular country in a true sense. But will the UCC create more confusion? Only time will tell. A News9 report.